Hey, what's up, you guys? So, we're getting ready to go back to school. I don't start school till this Monday, which means I have one more day left of freedom. So, I know a lot of you probably don't like school, don't want to be there, don't like the people there, and then you have the people who are excited for school, like,
oh my god, school is my jizz. I like school, I miss school.
Then you have all your people who are really smart and good at school and are probably going somewhere in life, and they're like,
I don't like doing this stuff, but I'm here and I'm gonna make these grades.
unfortunately, I am the one who doesn't like school and doesn't like any of the people at school and doesn't like the work at school, and am probably not going anywhere in life except a low-paying job at McDonald's. So anyways, I just kind of wanted to make a rant video that some people could relate to and some people may not be able to relate to. However, if you don't like school, this video is for you. Yes, you, right there, watching this video, right there. I could almost touch you, but I won't, because that's creepy. So let's get started with rant number 1 about school. Number 1. One of the most irritating things that I hate about school is the people in the hallways. You have some of your people like me who kind of try to stay to the side but move through the people at the same time so that you can get to your class on time while not stopping to talk to your friends or whoever you talk to or socialize with at school, because ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody want to mess with it. You just want to get to class, you want to get there, you want to be on time because you don't want to have detention. You're trying to get through the hall, right? And generally, I try to stay to the side, but that doesn't always work because people don't know how hallways work. Hallways should be like highways. One part is moving this way and one part is moving that way, but that's not how it works. Everyone decides we all go this way while everyone else is going this way. So that's one of the things that irritates me, because not only are people going both ways on both sides of the hall, but they're also walking side by side with their friends, and they do not have the common courtesy to see that you are walking behind them trying to get through class, and they look at you like,
You behind me? You wanna go around me? You wanna go around me and my hashtag squad goals? No, you can stay back there.
and then they have these giant backpacks, which I will rant about something else later. They have these giant backpacks that when they turn to talk to their friend that is slightly behind them, it hits you and it irritates you so bad. Literally, not at the end of last year, but towards the end of the first semester last year, I got really irritated with people. And finally, when people decided to not move out of my way when they saw that I was behind them, I would say, move. And so yeah, I was a pretty grouchy person in the hallway. Do not walk side by side with your friends and have common courtesy to at least move out of the way for other people. The second thing I want to rant about, the teachers. Like, okay, so you have maybe 1 or 2 good teachers every year. I generally only get like 1.5 or half of one good teacher, because most of the teachers see me and they're like,
That is the girl who doesn't do her work and just sits in the back of the classroom listening to music because she ain't got no life.
and that may be true. I am that person. However, you could have the common decency to ask me how my day is going and not be fake about it. Like, I have so many stories which, by the way, hit the thumbs up button if you want to hear those stories about those teachers. Anyways, so I do have a lot of stories about having bad clashes with teachers, but a lot of the time they basically just don't like me. They look at me and they're like, I don't like you. I don't. And then they either have attitude with me or they just don't talk to me and they ignore me, which is fine until I can't figure something out on my sheet. And then I'm like, hey, I got a question. I don't know how to do this. And then they look at me and they say, and then they go back to what they were doing and they forget I exist, like I didn't even say anything, like I didn't even ask. Alright, third thing. One thing that irritates me the most is, you know how most high schools will have like multi-lines for lunch so that people get through faster? Ours don't. You line up in one giant line, and when you're in a lunchroom full of 300 people and you're all trying to get food and you're all in a line, first of all, we have a teacher who watches out for cutters, and we also have a teacher who keeps us quiet in the lunch line. So if you cut to be with your friends in the line, or if you cut, or if you're talking too loud, or you're not standing against the wall, she yells,
to the back of the line.
Like you feel like you're gonna die when she stares at you, and then if you say something under your breath, she hears it. She has like eagle hearing. She stares at you and she's like,
What did you say to me?
and then you're like, oh, and then like even if you're not the person that's getting yelled at by her, you're standing behind those people and you're like, because it's scary. She's a scary lady. Anyways, but not only the whole line situation irritates me, people who bring their backpack into the lunch line. Like, can you not take 5 seconds to put your backpack down or leave it in your next period and then come to lunch? Like, I take 5 seconds, I throw my book bag against the wall, and I run and I get in line. But these people are in such a rush for lunch, and I get it, you only have, 30 to 45 minutes to eat, and that's if you're in the front, and that's if you're in the back of the line. But do you really need to bring your backpack in line? Because these people, they're not bringing like itty bitty purses into the lunch line. They're bringing like huge backpacks. And I can't tell you how many times I've gotten mad last year because someone brought their backpack into the lunch line and turned to talk to their friend while I was behind them and almost knocked my tray onto the ground. I can promise you it's one of the most irritating things to me that happens at school. Also, I'm gonna stop with this one, number 4. So the fourth thing and the final thing that I'm gonna rant about school that I absolutely hate is the popular people, and we all have someone that we don't like but literally the popular people at my school, they're really fake and they try so hard to fake be nice to you, but you can tell that they're judging you. Like I can walk into a room and there will be 5 popular girls in there and like 4 popular guys in there, and they're all sitting in a little group together in their squad, and I can feel them all turn their head at once. It's so creepy. It's like being in a horror movie, because I can feel them all turn their head at once, and I can all feel them watch me walk across the room. Like,
There she goes. Do you see her? Oh my god, Becky, do you see her? She just walked in the room. Oh my god, do you see her?
and then it's like, I am
Right here.
right here. You do not need to stare at me like that. I know I'm not your average girl that walks into the room, but do you really have to stare at me and then whisper things to your friends about me? Like, really? Grow a pair of balls and say it to my face. But no, they're too good for that, because then when you go up to them and try to confront them about it.
No, we weren't talking about you. We were talking about, what is this class? What is the subject of this class?
Math?
We were talking about math.
Like, really? Everyone knows you weren't talking about math. Anyways. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope some of you could relate to it. I know school sucks, and I hate it, and I know a lot of people hate it, and there's some people who love it, and there's people who live for it, and there's people who would rather die than go to it. Leave a thumbs up. I'm also working on a small cover music video that's not like my others. I actually crappily recorded it on some software, and you know, I'm trying to film it and get it done. So I hope that you guys stay tuned, subscribe, like, comment what you would like me to rant about next, because I'm sure someone can comment something that I will probably rant about. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and have a great day.
Shut up and sit down.